Very good actually, because my history, or when I was player, I always had a very good connection to African players, especially, but also as the agency when I started after my career. I have a few players from Ghana, especially one national player like Zigi, Ati, Lawrence, the keeper, which is with me almost since 6.5 years. So I know, of course, about the culture, but for me it's a pleasure also to be here in Accra and to see everything live. It's always different. Because I want to understand the culture. I want to understand the country, especially I want to, of course, I say, for me important, the DBG, which is doing a great job, which we created here, where we can find talents, where we can develop to help to make a big career. I know it's a football country, and my life was football. And when we have a chance to help kids to make a big career, I will do everything. And that was also the reason to say, yes, of course, I want to come here. I want to see how the country is, how the people thinking. And I have to be honest, it's a very friendly, nice country, and very nice, warm people with a positive mind. And I love to be here. Great. We had 6 teams from different places, and actually, to be honest, it was a good quality. You can see in the kids, it's a chance for them to give everything. And I always talked yesterday to them and said, guys, everything what you do, it's not about just football, it's about dreams. Dreams are here to come true, but you have to work hard. You have to do everything to come true. And this is what I said to the kids, and they did a great job. And we organized this because, I want to give something back to people which you can help to make a big career, and especially also with DBG, which is here from Ghana, who is doing a really great job. It's for me something which I want to do together, like a team with this kind of people, to help these kids to come to the top level. And trust me, I think everybody, doesn't matter what he's doing, you have to live your dream. You have to thinking big, to work hard every day to come once to this level. That's with everything. That's a little bit also my mindset, Ziggy I met, of course, in Red Bull in Salzburg when he played for Liefering in the second league in Austria. They have a second team. I also had Rafael Duamena, who's a former also national team player. We would move him to Brighton, but for 12 million, but he had a problem with his heart. And that was, I think, a big, maybe you know him, it was a big issue also, I think, here in Ghana. He still is a little bit like my son, like this I got to know Ziggy. So it's been me almost 6.5 years, and we made, okay, where we want to go, like the steps. In football, it's not always, an African keeper to play on the field is easier, much easier. But an African keeper is not always to find a number 1 direct in Europe to say, hey, no, I want you playing now every game, because sometimes they think a little bit. So it was good. We made a plan. It was hard. Now he's the best keeper in Switzerland, best so far, really the best. He improved amazing. He's a great guy. I haven't seen many guys like him who so positive, always want to give everything positive in life in general. And yeah, and he has a very good contract. So yes, we are there now, and then we prepare the next move. But he's doing very well, and I'm a pleasure to work with Ziggy because Ziggy is a very warm person. Yeah, my twin brother, he owns the biggest football club in Switzerland, FC Basel. I played in Dortmund a long time, I played in Liverpool, so I have seen a lot. And I played in top clubs, and that's why I said it before, I want that people live their dreams and working hard. Yes, of course, we want to bring with DBG, we want to take care about young kids where we see the big potential. Because, look, football just to make a little example, if you may take Germany, 86 million people living in the country. We have 3 Bundesliga, first Bundesliga, second Bundesliga, third Bundesliga. We take the average of 25 players in the squad. It's at least 1,500 professional football players. 1,500. 86 million people live in the country. The players from abroad are not included. Just that you know how hard it is to get a place. So this is what I say is, guys, I want to help. We cannot help everybody, but I want to help to create with DBG, to get the best players, to help them to come to the step. And I would say steps like if you take steps like from 0 to 10, don't jump from number 1 to 8 or 9 or 10. You will fall. With young kids, you need the developments all the time in the same way, from 1 maybe to 3, from 3 to 6, from 6 to 8, and then to 10. This is a plan for a career. I don't want to just to move them, that we move them. I want to help them to make a big career and to stay there and not be away, you know, because football is so fast. There's so many players. Unbelievable. I see with my twin brother in Barcelona, they got offered every day around 100 players, every day. They have a squad from 25 people already there, and everybody wants to play football. All South America, all Africa, even the whole Asian part and the Europe part. I love also football, and that's where we have to take care. We have to really help the kids where we can bring to the top. That's a good question, actually. The perfect football player. I think nobody's perfect. I think the most important part in general in life is about the mindset. To keep your legs on the floor, to be humble, to do everything, to work hard. Doesn't matter. I always say to the kids, to the players, guys, the life or the football life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Don't ever forget, you have to make a marathon and not a sprint, because when you make a sprint, you're gone. And this is what I'm saying, which is very important about the mindset. And then, doesn't matter the life about, you're on a roller coaster. Once you're up, stay normal, find a middle way. Once you're down, stand up, but also find a middle way. And this is something where I want to help the players, especially the persons, to try to keep the balance in their life, because everybody is in the same life. And everybody has the same things on that. And that's why I want to try to give this mentality a little bit to them, to say, hey, we have to fight for everything. And that's a little bit my mindset, which I live. And you know, only when you live that and you're an example, people can follow and can also come to the top. Only about that. And that's a little bit my vision about life, or my life which I live, you know. When I played against France with Switzerland 4 times in the World Cup 2006, because for me it was still the best football team I've ever seen. With Zidane, with Claude Makelele, with Thuram, with Marcel Desailly. It's not your age, I know, but this is Thierry Henry, this is Franck Ribéry. It was an incredible team. But for me, the best team which France ever had so far. Zinedine Zidane. I changed his shirt with him on the World Cup 2006. We played in Stuttgart. That was one of the games in the qualification to the World Cup we had also against France in the group. And that was Fabien Barthez in the goal. And that was something, because this team had, I played many against everybody, but this was something special, this team. I think you need to see, look, what I was really impressed is about which condition they have and they deliver. That's a big difference. So that is for me something which I learn and say, hey, if I take them and help them to get even the condition better, and they still working so hard and the mindset like they do, I can be a much higher potential than anybody else. The African players have an advantage, the body, the physically, to the European. That's a big advantage. So we need to use that. We need to put them on a line to make a hard plan and hard working on this. Because the African player sometimes, the head is not there where he has to be. Focus. The biggest message, live your dream every day. But don't only live and dream, you have to work hard. You have to do it here, now here. Doesn't matter which condition, doesn't matter what. And then, honestly, the life is about how I throw the boomerang will come back. Trust me, it's all about that. I'm 100% sure. And this I want to give the kids. And I say, guys, every day doing everything. It's worth, because you have one life and you have one chance. And this I want to give to everybody. It's not only about football, it's about everything. And this mindset, I think, we need to live. And if you live this mindset, doesn't matter how many times you fall down. That's the biggest key. The ones who always stand up and keep going, they will be successful.